Hey guys, this is Justin.
I'm Addison.
We're the co-creators of Hearns.
Yep.
So we wanted to do a brief description or synopsis of Hearns, just to update them on where we got the inspiration for this project.
I did a lot of scientific studying about the God particle and what was atom smashing all about, and how could particles that we find be used for other means like travel to space or curing disease and things of that nature.
Yeah, and we also pondered the question, if man can physically prove God existed, what would that mean? What would that do? What would that look like? And part of the overall goal with this project is to throw questions like that out and allow us as the creators to explore such a unique question and allow our character to face a world where that's a possibility.
So imagine an anti-hero, a medal winner in the army, then to be a human trafficker, and now being the dark horse for the government. Well, someone with such a lineage like that and with all this scrupulous background is like, oh wow, we found that very interesting and true to life.
Yeah, and I think what's really cool is knowing, or at least rooting for the anti-hero, because we know that he's rooted in something good, and he might not even know it, but we are hoping that throughout the process of this story that that's something he can discover, so that it gives the story longevity and it gives the story an interesting twist when you have somebody with literally a criminal background.
Right.
To be able to find something that could push him to that purer side of himself, and to allow the audience to witness that as he witnesses that.
Right, it's always the same, like you never really know somebody until you have a conversation with them. But in this story, you're going to be able to live in these moments with Hearns and actually almost like have a conversation with him. You get to see his life and what his life is about and what he's fighting for. And then you'll come to an understanding like, wow, you know what? I can root for this guy. I can be on his side.
Just to add even more onto that, we put him in an environment where we have a bigger picture in mind, and stuff where you've got the government doing secret projects. We've got the human trafficking aspect, which at one point was his bread and butter. Now he's being forced to use it as a ploy with the government in order to keep his freedom, sort of.
Yeah.
And all of those are ingredients into telling a story that we've never seen before.
Had this whole layered story where you have the human trafficking aspect, you have the God particle, you have all these human elements along with the science fiction twist.
So we hope that you're as excited as we are to get this thing on its feet, and we're going to do everything we can to make this project a reality and to make it as memorable and as special as humanly possible.
Yeah, definitely, and we need your support. For this project to happen, we have to have the people to get behind it. Obviously, we're not celebrities. We can't raise $2 million in 2 days. But we're plugging along because one day we want to be able to bring this to the people and say, wow, this is what we created. It's special.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed this little song and dance.
Yep.
And until next time.
What if you could stop every single war right now? What if that power rested in the palm of your hand? How much would you pay to know the truth?
The God
particle accelerator,
the world's biggest atom smasher,
could help scientists better understand smashing atoms to see what they're made of.
And for the Higgs isn't the only objective.
Can anyone hear me? If you can, know this, it has begun.